Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Cooking with Patrick. I'm going to be doing something a little special today. I have a family get together tomorrow, and I wanted to start what I hope is a series of videos cooking out of my Auntie Em's cookbook. Now, backstory, my Auntie Em died a few years ago. Don't know exactly how many years, but a few years ago. And she left behind kind of her famous family cookbook. She collected recipes from around the family for many, many years, put them in a cookbook. After she died, my cousin Kat Ricker, you should check her out on Amazon. She's got some good books on there, posthumously published my Auntie Em's cookbook. So I want to try to make as many of those recipes as I can. Today, I'm going to be starting with caramel brownies. This is actually a recipe from my grandmother, and just a point of fact, I never actually met my grandmother. She actually passed away before I was born. So this is kind of an honor of my Auntie Em and my grandmother. So why don't we get started? So I think I have everything. Now, I did go out and make some upgrades to the kitchen since the last time I did this. So you'll notice that I actually do have a cooking bowl. I didn't have one of those before. I actually have a few of them. Went out and got myself a hand mixer, got myself a food processor, picked up a bunch of, remember looking for a spatula? I got a spatula. So I should have everything I need to make this recipe. It looks pretty simple, but I'm making it, so who knows whether it's actually going to be simple or not. So we are going to start. By the way, I will have the recipe on screen here in a moment. So if you want to cook along, you can do that. So we are going to start with a quarter cup of oleo melted. So that's one stick. So this stick here, so I don't even have to slice it. Let's turn on let's put it over probably medium heat. Auntie Em didn't specify, but I will guess that. And we will wait for that to heat up. So while that's heating up, I can probably get some of the ingredients together. Now, I don't think I have any clean bowls to do this. So I do need to open up, so I'm going to need a cup of brown sugar. Oh, and Callie's here. She's keeping an eye on me. She wasn't here during the last video. She was being dog sat, weren't you, baby? Yeah. She's wondering who I'm talking to. I'm talking to them. Okay, so I actually went out and got measuring cups. Didn't have those either. Probably a knife would work a little better for this. Yes. So now we have measuring cups, and I got these neat little magnetic measuring spoons. So I got all kinds of things. Everything's going jingle jingle. Oh, got my spatula. The oleo is starting to melt. So I need, and I got an egg. So that's the second thing I need to add is the egg. So we're just waiting for the oleo to melt. I have to confess, I had to look up what oleo was. I thought it was margarine. I thought it was the same as margarine. I just didn't know, and I had to look it up. When I looked it up, I actually found an article on YouTube that said, what is oleo and why is it in all of my grandmother's recipes? Apparently that was big back in the day. Big for cooking. I can move my hand mixer because I don't need that just yet. I picked this because it's a relatively simple recipe. It doesn't require a whole lot of ingredients because I kind of wanted to start off slow because I've never baked anything before. This is quite literally the first time I will have ever baked anything in my life. So that just tells you how things are. That is getting close. So once that's done, I am going to add to, now the direction says 1/4 cup oleo melted, one stick. Add and blend well, 1 cup packed brown sugar. So I'm assuming when she said packed and blend real well, she's referring to blend it well with the brown sugar. So while I'm waiting on that, can I scoop it out? Oh wait, I have a better idea. How about I just scoop it out like 1/4 cup at a time? 1, 2, don't fall. 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So it says packed cup. So I'm assuming, ooh, this is very close to being done. So let's pack it down. Make sure we've got a full cup. Maybe just a smidge more. Maybe a little, maybe even a little bit more. I mean, it's going to be a really packed cup. Okay, so that is a very packed cup of brown sugar. The Oleo is just about melted. Not quite there yet. There's still little pieces in there. Can't lose my recipe. This feels good. I think all the little pieces parts have now melted away. So we can turn off the oven. Oh, I have a spoon. I have a spoon rest. So we are going to put it in. Do I need that big of a... I probably don't need this big of a bowl, now that I think of it. I don't need bowl overkill. Let's switch out the bowls. And let's put the next one down. Okay, so we have some melted Oleo and the packed brown sugar. Okie dokie. And it says the next step is to blend well. Now, I'm assuming that this is where the hand mixer comes in. Now, I've never used a hand mixer. Look at me hand mixing. Trying to get all of the margarine and trying to get rid of all of the yellow. Trying to mix it into a solid brown shape. Shape? Color. Color is what I'm going for here. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. So I'm just going to hang that over there. Next up is add an egg. Beat. That's 1 egg. And I'm not going real fast on the mixer. I'm just taking it easy. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. Now we have to add all of the other ingredients. So there are a lot. So we've got 1 cup of flour. Okay. Open flour. I own flour. 1 cup flour. So I think I can get the entire cup scoop in here. I do need a little bit more. Boom! Threw a little flour everywhere. 1 cup of flour. Boom. Maybe just a little bit more to top it off. Okay. A little more. Okay. Just so we get a full cup. Okay. So we got 1 cup of flour. I'm eating all the brown sugar that's kind of hanging out. Okay, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. It's so much easier when you actually have the tools that you need. 1 teaspoon. Okay. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I had to go out and get like regular salt because all I had was Himalayan rock salt, and I don't think that that's what they call for in recipes. I think this is... Oh, shoot. Okay, hopefully I did not ruin this. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Look at that. All right. So this is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oh, shoot. Did I put this in upside down, maybe? Wait. How does that work? How come there's a... It doesn't feel like this spigot is designed to... Okay. Don't want to overdo it with the salt. Okay, half teaspoon of salt. I don't know what I did to this salt thing, but it didn't work out well. Okay. Baking powder, salt, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Got that. And I get to use my food processor next. So I need a teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And the last thing I need to do is put in some walnuts. I went out and got a food processor that I told you I did. My phone's all covered in flour, but that's okay. Okay, so I've got my food processor, and I need a half cup. Well, it says chopped walnuts. I don't... These are chopped, but they don't seem like they're the right amount of chopped. Does that make sense? Feels like they should be more chopped. I know, something fell on the floor. It's not yours. Nice try, though. There we go. You don't get walnuts. I feel like these need to be more chopped. So. Okay, so I think I got a half. So I want to do a little bit more chopping on these because I don't think they're quite right for... That's better. Okay, so now I've got a half cup. How do I get this off? There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I've got a half cup in there now. And we got a half cup of chopped walnuts. Look at that. Okay. Now, that was the reason for the purchase of the food processor. It's a little one. Didn't exactly break the bank on it. Okay. And let's mix. Oh. It'd help if I plugged that in. All right. Ooh, it's thick. Ooh, it looks good. Oh, you know what I need to do? I do need to preheat the oven. So 350. Let's bake at 350. I gotta say, mixing is oddly satisfying. This is all coming together. The batter tastes good. Tastes real good. All right. Oh, and the batter is dripping all over my phone. But still feels like it could probably use a little bit more mixing. Or maybe I just want to use the mixer a little more and then be able to eat some batter. Oh, that is so good. That is tasty. Scrum diddly-umptious. Okay. All right, next up. So I remember from growing up that greased, I believe, is synonymous with Crisco. Baby, every time you hear something open up does not mean it's for you. So I am just going to take this. And I am going to do this because it feels like it's probably the right thing to do. I don't know. Should the sides have grease on them? Okay. I think I'm going to wipe this off a little bit because otherwise this is going to be oily and nasty. All right. So now all we're doing is waiting for the... Oh, no. We're pouring this in, aren't we? This is why I got the spatula. God, I hope this perks up because it doesn't look like there's enough to cover this entire... Now, I'm using this right size pan. In Auntie Em we trust, right? So I'm guessing that as this cooks, it will rise. Okay. And I'm spreading over the pan, trying to spread evenly. I probably didn't need to do the sides with the grease, but you know what? Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, and we are preheated. So this is what it looks like going in. Doesn't say anything about covering it or anything. All it says is bake until cake leaves sides of the pan. 350, about 25 minutes. All right, we're at 350. We're gonna put this in. I'm gonna set an alarm or a timer for we'll do it for 20 minutes and see how we are. And I'll see you then. We'll be back. Okay, so we are at about the 24-minute mark. It looks pretty good. Everything's cleaned. So the nice thing about baking, I've discovered, is because you've got to wait in the kitchen while it's cooking, gives you time to clean up. So let's go with the big reveal. Before I do that, turn off the oven because I almost forgot to do that last time. And there we have it. My fresh batch of brownies. Let's see how they feel. Ooh, they feel soft. They smell good. Oh. Timer's scaring the crap out of me. So they smell good. Ooh, they're hot though. So I'm going to let these sit for a little bit. I'm going to cover it. And then I'm going to take it to the family get-together tomorrow, and we'll see how it tastes. So thank you all for watching along, and let's fingers crossed that this works out. So thanks, everyone, and again, happy holidays. Bye-bye.